y'all ever wondering on how pitchers throw their pitches or how to throw different pitches in baseball? Well, today I'm going to be showing you all 3 different pitches that I learned when I was growing up. So today we'll be talking about a fastball as our first pitch. So a fastball is used mainly as a pitcher. That's their main pitch they go to, a fastball, because it is their dominant pitch, which is the fastest pitch they have. Today, I'll be talking about a four-seam fastball, and according to ProBaseballInsider.com, a four-seam fastball is the hardest of the fastball, and it rotates backwards, keeping the ball straight with not much movement. And what that means is the way the ball goes, when we release it, it has like a seam that goes like this, what makes the ball not have much movement. So the way we grip a four-seam fastball, this right here is our indicator on where to grab it. So all we do is put our 2 fingers right here, and with the tips, make sure you have a good grip underneath the seams to have a good firm of the ball. And the way we want to throw it and release it is we just come naturally how we would release the ball, and just release it out in front, flicking your wrist at the very end to make sure the ball has movement. And we would just release it like this, like any other pitch. But that is the easiest one you can probably learn because of the way you grip it, and that's just the easiest way to teach a young kid. But another one that you can use when you get a bit older, middle school or high school level, is the two-seam fastball. And according to ProBaseballInsider.com, the two-seam fastball is just gripped differently than the four-seam. With the two-seam, it's the 2 seams that go down the middle of the ball, these seams right here. And the way we grab it is just have your 2 fingers right here on the seams and get a good grip so you have a good firm. And the way we release it is the exact same way as the four seam, and just flick it at the end, which gives you the movement of the ball. But what a 2-seam fastball does is it goes straight, but at the very end it has a movement of making it go towards the outside. It just depends on what pitcher you're lefty or righty. If you're a lefty, it's going to go straight and it's going to go left. But if you're a right-handed pitcher, it's going to go straight and then in the last second it's going to go right. That's the way I was taught. But there's also another way you can throw the T-seam. It's just instead of having it on the seams, you can have it inside to make it more of a movement, and you just flick your wrist inside to make the ball have more movement going down. Same thing for a lefty, just do the same thing, just going opposite. So the next pitch that we'll be going into is the changeup. The changeup is a pitch that many pitchers have to have instead of a fastball, because the fastball is their main pitch and their fastest pitch. The changeup is used to throw the hitter off, which gives it reduced speed. It doesn't go as fast as a fastball. And the way we grip, there's 2 different changeups. There's a circle changeup and there's a normal changeup. The way we grip a changeup is really like this. Just how you have the four seam, how you grab a four seam, instead of having just 2 fingers, you're going to use 3 instead, and have these 2 underneath to give it a grip, firm grip. And then you just release it the same way, but not as hard as a fastball, because if you go as hard, you're going to be gripping it. You want to have it loose. You don't want to have it too tight as a fastball, because if you have too tight, that's when you tend to release it hard and it goes straight down to the ground instead of the catcher's mitt. So you want to have a loose, like you want to make sure it's not too tight. You want to just have it snug in there. And so when you release it, you release it the same way as a fastball. And all this does is that it starts making its way down to make it harder for the hitter to hit. There's also another fastball changeup that you can use, which is the circle grip changeup. And the way you was harder for me to do it since I had a small hand when I was little, so I wasn't really able to use this pitch because of the way you have to grip it is very difficult. So the way you grip this one is you make a circle with your finger, with your you make a circle on the ball, and you have these two right here closed right here, and you just have it on your pinky on the edge. But as you can tell, it's just hard for me to grab because I don't have a big hand. But if you are like have a bigger hand, or if you're in the professionals, you have a better grip on how to throw it, and you just throw it the same way, and the ball does the same thing as the other changeup, where it just drops, or it gives it reduced speed, so it can make it harder for the hitter to hit. And last but not least, the last pitch I'll be showing y'all today is a curveball. A curveball is referred to as a breaking ball or an off-speed pitch because it's another changeup, but it's just much harder than a changeup to hit because of the way the ball is coming. The ball is coming at an angle where it's going to curve down. It's going to look like it's coming at you, then it curves down the last second, what makes it the hardest pitch to hit because of the way the ball is moving. But according to ProBaseballInsider.com, a curveball has significantly more depth than a slider, which is another breaking pitch, but I'm not going to be talking about that one. It usually has a 12 to 6 break as if looking at a clock. So the way it breaks is just going to go from 12 and then it's going to drop down to the 6 because of the way we're releasing it. But the curveball is the way you grip a curveball, just on the seams, your two fingers right here on the seams, and make it like a C, and you just grip it and make sure you have a firm grip, or you can do it on the inside, whatever feels more comfortable to you. So you want to have it like this, and the way we release this one is not like a fastball where you go straight with the curveball. You have to release on the side and make sure you like curve the ball at the very end, but not too low. You want to curve it right here and have your elbow like this. But this is the pitch that causes the most damage to your elbow and creates the most tension, and which creates more injuries in any age level. But overall, these are the 3 pitches that I wanted to talk to y'all today about. These 3 pitches are the main pitches in any pitcher's life because these are the ones that help them get through defeating their hitter. So thank y'all for watching.